Hello, this is Fighting Irish, back with Operation Live or Let Die. Turn 6.4 and 6.5. Looks like it's January 1939. Here's the tech chart for you. The British Commonwealth wants to go for improved factories and wartime economy. Let's go wartime economy first. That's a 7. We hit it and improved factories. Did we get that one? We did. We went 2 for 2. About time the British did something on this check chart. They are pretty horrible on this one. Moving over to the IPP chart. Well, the British stayed the same. The Indians stayed the same. Anzac stayed the same in this turn. Okay, let's go to purchasing. Well, let's discuss this first. New rule book out. It says Siam aligns in January 1939. So we are going to take the militia topper, put a militia Japanese guy on there, put a flag on there, take the destroyer and torpedo boat destroyer off. We're helping you up, Japanese. Even though you're our bitter enemy, we're giving you some Siam. Don't really want to. Not a big fan of that. But you also go up 1 IPP. Okay, you're at 17. So now until your next turn, you do get that dollar Japanese, or sorry, IPP Japanese. You get up to 17. Okay, here's what we're going to buy. Anzac. Let's take those pieces off. Anzac buys a infantry. The FEC buys a infantry, a militia, and a militia upgrade with the flag here. We're going to upgrade one of those militia. The British will buy 2 militia, 2 infantry, and finish the light carrier off the chart, the build chart. Okay. Turns for Anzacs. They're going to go from C zone 146 and drive over to 144, taking these 2 infantry with them to Western Australia. So we move those. This coastal sub out here will go to C zone 65, 1 C zone 55 to 65, so they just went 1 over. Okay, over here, out of this fleet down here, we're going to take a transport and a destroyer. Out of that Aden fleet from 83, we're going to go 1, pick up these 2, 2, 3, in the C zone 122. Throwing these 2 infantry into the British Malayas. So we're going to put those down. Taking both of those guys with me. So they have 3 infantry there and 2 militia. Taking those 2 guys off. Okay. Let's see what else I was going to do. This bomber is leaving Malta, going 1, 2, 3, 4 into Aden. Okay. Let's see what else. I think I'm missing something. Okay, that rest of that fleet stays the same. This mini fleet stays the same. Still have a feeling I'm missing something here. Churchill, our fearless leader, thinks we're working too hard and sending the City of London on vacation. So we're all going to the British Midland. 2 infantry, 1 airborne, 1 bomber, 1 marine are all heading out to the British Midlands up there. Leaving London with a militia. They're gonna enjoy their January up there. Am I missing something? For some reason I think I'm missing. Okay, I was supposed to take that, move them, move that, move the bomber. Okay, well, that's all we're going to do. Let's place units. Anzac wants the guy to go to Sydney, of course. Infantry and the militia are going to go into Calcutta. So I'll need another chip and a chip. And the upgrade would be Burma. So we upgraded Burma, and each one of them in Calcutta got one there. Okay, that takes care of the FEC. The ship, the carrier, will go to Sea Zone 24 right here on the placemat, which is that fleet out there. Okay. 1 infantry will go to Egypt. They will now have a red chip. 6 infantry in Egypt with 3 militia there. They're liking this sea tour there. They think it's kind of cool. Nothing happening at the pyramids or the canal there. A chip goes to Gibraltar. Enjoying the nice rays here. Another militia. That is now 7 militia, 2 infantry. Sitting in Gibraltar. Okay. I have an infantry and a militia to go. Okay, let's walk over here to the British Isles. And let's see where they go. 1 infantry will go to northern England. And 1 militia will go to the British Midlands. I don't know. It's an odd time to go on holiday like this. You don't see that too often, but they're working too hard and nothing's going on in the world. So they gotta do what they gotta do. That is the end of, what are we, 6.4, the British. Let's move on to 6.5 for the French. We got 2 wartime economy. Well, this is not normal. Well, let's see what we can do. Let's try something new. It's kind of difficult. I don't know what tech to try because let's do advanced artillery because normally we don't get this stage. And of course they miss it with a 3, so it doesn't really make a difference. They actually do something, but they really don't. They're buying with their $9 3 infantry, of course. Let's start. They're not going to war, so let's take this transport and go 1, 2. Taking this guy to southern France. He's leaving Syria on that transport, going to sea zone 49, going into southern France. This militia that's in southern France goes to Paris, and this infantry from Picardy will be railed down to I'm not going to even attempt to say it. I know I got ridiculed earlier, but you know, this one down here now has 4 infantry and a French legionnaire. Yeah, that's the one. These ships are going to actually go 1, 2 into the English Channel. The sub and destroyer are going to go there. Before I forget, this French sub goes from 55 to 56. They want to see the other side, beside the side of each side of Japan. Just hanging out. Nothing else going on in the world. 3 infantry will now go into Paris because there's not much else going on. France has nothing else exciting, so we're going to chip everything out. Alright, so in France you have 9 infantry, an AA, a bomber, a fighter, and 2 militia. There you have 4 infantry, 1 legionnaire. Normandy has 1 militia. Picardy, 1 infantry, or 1 militia. Southern France, 1 infantry. And this one up here with the Maginot Line, and that big fortification you see with this little thing right here, protecting them. Germans will never come past that. 4 infantry, an AA, artillery, and a motorized truck. I believe that is the end of the French turn of 6.5. Nothing's changed on the chart. I will turn this over to Panzer J and the Italians, and 6.6 Fighting Irish out. Thank you.